hello, all the sweet little children out there. I know I did a story today and everything, but I haven't. I got another story, and as soon as I haven't read, did haven't given you all a story for ages. Here's another story that I wrote just yesterday, and it's a short story this time, and it's about four maidens. So there was four maidens, four young maidens, and that their dream was they had desires and dreams to meet their handsome prince each wanted a handsome prince. Now Elsa, there was Elsa and there was other maidens, and that these maidens were very fair and pretty and beautiful, and they all appeared very cute, and and there was the bright lights. There are some bright lights coming from the forest, and this enticed them deeper into the forest. Now the canopy of trees blocked the sunlight above at first, but then the fairies lit up the whole of the forest below. And all afternoon they searched and searched for four handsome princes, so that they could have one handsome prince each. But they did not succeed. However, within the woods lived the snow Yeti, which was quite not heard of, because Yetis usually belong in the snow, but he lived in these woods, even though the woods within these woods it was always summer. Now the four lovely maids came across a very ferocious Yeti. They were absolutely terrified. At first they did run and hide, but then to their surprise, I'd tell you what the Yeti did next. He didn't actually, go and want to hurt them or eat them. He actually sat down and he cried, and the maids felt sorry for the Yeti, so they go up to him to comfort him. And Bella, one of the young maids, asked, "Whatever is the matter?" And the Yeti replied, "It is people. They always misunderstand me. For when they look at me, they think that I'm a scary, ferocious beast. And when I play chase with them, all I want to do is play chase with them, however. And they either get so afraid of me and try to hide, or they are angry at me and try to kill me with their gun." But young Polly, one of the maids, replied to him, "We will never judge you. We want to be your friends," said one of the other sisters. Said Iris, the other sister, and one of them asked one of the other maids asked, "Would you like to come home with us?" "Oh, yes, please," replied the Yeti. "But I also have 3 other friends." "Can they also come too?" The four lovely maids smiled in unison. "Of course they can." Then they all felt a strange but beautiful kind of happiness come over them. All of a sudden, all of the fairies started singing a real sweet and happy song. They got out their wands, which sparkled out from their wands stars and hearts, all of different but beautiful and glittering colours, including different golds, different silvers, different pinks, different reds, yellows, blues, greens, oranges, indigos, violets, lilacs, and all the other colours and their shades. And to their amazement, you never know what happened next, which seems impossible, but it still happened. Yes, the 4 Yetis, indeed, had turned into 4 handsome princes. The princes, there was one prince for each girl or each fair maiden. Now Philip smiled. This was the Yeti, and he said, "Thank you. You have broken the witch's curse over us, for we were once men before the witch turned us into the four Yetis, and the curse could only be broken if a human of one or two or more would not be afraid of us. For this we have fallen in love with you, and now we have fallen in love with you, love at first sight. And now we want to marry you. So I, Philip, will be your Prince Elsa, and Prince Darren will be Polly's prince. Gavin will be Iris's prince, and Prince and Oma will be Poppy's prince. The witch showed up and tried to turn them back into Yetis, but she was no match, for the fairies now had the power over her, and the curse was broken. But the less powerful, and making the witch less powerful, and it caused her to go mad, and her madness chose her to run into the fire, and she mounted in the water. Sorry, she ran in the water, and she mounted within the water, and she was never seen again. And the four maidens married the four princes, and they all lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story. So I guess the moral of this story is to always treat others with kindness. You don't have to, judge others or fear others who are different to you. Just treat them with loving kindness, and then goodness will come back your way. And that's the moral of my story, and I hope you all enjoyed and was blessed by that. God bless you all. Bye for now.